Hello, Latino Americanos. Me, Hugo el Gringo. And I've been leaving videos because basically to show you the racism of what United States is and that I have a big plan and I'm trying to get the attention of all you Latinos so you guys can back me up. Because when my plan gets executed, it's going to be a beautiful victory for the Latino community and anyone else who is not white. This racism that exists in America needs to come to an end. I know it's easier said than done. Will it come to an end fully? I don't think so. We know that that's only in a dream, right? Or in a fairy tale book, or a, and but we can put a big dent into it. And the way we can put a big dent into it is to stand up to this white government, the white power that we can say that I can say that I am going to say that that's what America uses. I mean, they put a man, they put him as president, and this man came out and just bashed the Latino Americanos. If I remember correctly, I remember him saying this. I think he said something foolish like, "Oh, I'm going to build a wall, and I'm gonna make Mexico pay for it. Count my words on it." That's how ridiculous this person is. That's how racist he is. And you can see it today on the internet. I really wish I have access to the internet. I really wish I had access to a lot of those things, but I don't. I only have access for a little bit of time to record this, and I'm trusting that these people are going to put it out on the red. Because I don't have, this equipment that I have is only borrowed to me. They invite me, and I'm taking advantage to do this. A little note here. They said, you know, you're not sending nothing to your family? And I said, I am. All the Latino Americanos that this is going to get out to, they are my family. You guys are my family now. And I need to stick up for all of you. And I just hope that you guys can stick up for me when because I need you guys to stick up for me. I need your love. I need your love just as much as I want to show my love to all of you. White people, a group of white people ruined my life. They ruined my name. But don't believe the lies that they have done. Don't believe anything. There's videos that I have put here that I showed you how the government is going to work against me when this starts blowing up, when people start paying attention. But on this video, I want to tell you guys a story that happened to me back when I was younger. There's other videos that I have spoken about what has happened to me when I was younger, and I'm going to keep on letting you guys know who I am, the things that I have grown up, the racism that I have grown up that I don't. I remember there are certain things that I remember that I had no idea what racism was until later on in my life. But there's one story. I was when I was going to high school. I was in the middle. I was in the middle of the Latinos and I was in the middle of the white people. I was friends with both sides. And one time, they wanted to fight each other. Well, the thing was, since I knew people in the white side and I knew the people in the Latino side, they used me as a mediator. Now, I didn't want to be in the side of the Latinos and I didn't want to be in the side of the white people because I knew both sides. So, this is what happened. I started telling messages. I started passing messages from one end to the other end. The Latinos will tell me to tell the white people this, where are they going to meet, and how many people are going to fight, and what they can do. And the agreement came down to this. The agreement came down to this that there can be no weapons. There can be no knives, there can be no chains, there can be no weapons of any kinds, and that was what the white people told me to tell the Latinos. The Latinos agreed. They said, okay, the thing that we're going to ask is that there be no cops involved. Because at the end, the cops come, and the only ones that would get arrested is the Latinos. And I have seen this many times with my own eyes when I was younger. So, this is what happened. We ended up going to the place where they agreed on to meet up. The whole bunch of cars come up, and they are all ready to, I guess you want to say, to rumble. But then the thing that happened was that they were outnumbered. The Latino people were outnumbered. And they started telling me to tell those people that, hey, we had a certain amount of numbers, that, there was only a total of 15, a maximum of 15, but that there was only going to be, it was supposed to be like something like 10 against 10. But the white people ended up showing up with 15 people. And and the Latinos only had 11 people. So then when they were going to supposedly call the fight off, I remember coming to the Latino side and I said, wait a minute, you guys are really going to give up just because they have more people? You guys are not going to fight them? They said, no, man. We agreed on certain things. If they didn't want no weapons, if they didn't want this, it's not fair that they break their word and they show up with more people. And I said, but you guys know how to fight. I know those guys. The only people that can fight over there are only a few people. The other people are all talk. They like to work out. They look like they're like they can fight, but they actually do not know how to fight. They've never been in a fight their whole life. I grew up with some of those people, and I can't remember when they fought. But I told the Latinos, I said, look, you guys know how to fight. Look, you've been in and out of jail so many times that you have to know how to fight. And you fight with everybody in school, and a lot of people are afraid of you. And look at you, you fight out in the streets and you sell drugs and you do this and you take care of yourself. You guys have the upper hand. Well, they said they took my word for it, and then I go over there and I said, hey, look, here's the rules, what they asked. They said that when a man is down, that you do not keep punching him, or you do not keep kicking him. Once a man is down, he's down, and that's it. And the winner of this fight is the last man standing up, or the last group standing up. So they went at it, and it was I guess it was one of those fights that you see in the movies. But at the end, Latinos, this is what I'm trying to make a point of all this whole thing, is that the Latinos won. They were outnumbered. The gringos, they were bigger. They were bigger than them. There was about four of them that really did know how to fight. You in America, when people play hockey, you do not mess with those people. Those people that play hockey, they are tough. And these were the last ones standing inside the group of the white side. It was the people that was playing hockey. The Latinos could not knock them down. They were tough. But also the Latino side, the thing was, there was more Latinos standing up at the end than there was more white people. The point of all this is saying is this, is that the Latinos right now, even though it looks like that the white people has the upper hand because they have police officers that are racist, they have, we keep going up the judges that are on their side. We have the governors, the mayors that are perhaps on the side of the white power, the white race. And then we go up to the senators. They also protect each other. But then we have the people inside the Senate that protect the officers that are the lower part of the white power. But what I'm trying to say here is that this time we outnumber them, and the way that we outnumber them is that the way that we outnumber them and the way that we can beat them is by showing love. By showing love to one person. That person is me. And I'm telling you, the only reason why I'm asking you guys to do this is because what happened to me. There is, I guess you can say, a personal thing that I have against those white people that are in power, and against those people that like to hurt people for no reason. A white person that takes it upon himself to call the police and to start ratting out a person just to hurt them, even though they are their friends, or even though they say they love that person, or even though they know that person for a long time. Just because this one person started doing some bad things, instead of just not bothering that person because they're not bothering them, these white people decide to take it upon themselves and get a colored person in trouble. So what I'm trying to say of all this, that even though these people are big bullies, they are full of racism, their heart is only to hurt anyone when they can, is that we can win. We can beat them in a way that they have never been beaten before. And all I am asking you guys is to back me up. Trust me, just trust me. This is an uphill battle for me, but even though it looks like we are outnumbered government-wise, okay? Government-wise, this story that I told you back in the day is that when at that time I spoke to those people, those Latinos, I told them to trust me. You guys can win. I know you can win, and they did win. It was a victory for them. That at the end, for the rest of the year, there was no more fights in school because that was part of the agreement. If the Latinos win, nobody's gonna fight, not even the Latino side and not even the white people side. And the amazing thing about it is that they actually kept their word, both sides. Nobody spoke about that fight to any cops. Nobody spoke. The fight was did get spoken to around the school, and they came up to me and they asked me who won and everything. But you know what? I paid the respect, or I did my respect. I respected what happened that night. And what happened that night was that the Latinos actually won. They were outnumbered, but they won. That is the same thing what can happen now. We are outnumbered in one little tiny thing, and I call it tiny, which is the white government. Those police officers are racist. They are disgusting people because all they do is they pick on the minority. They will pick on you if you are not white. A white person can call a police officer, and the white person actually did the crime, and blame it on someone who is not white, and the police officer is going to believe that white person. Now, are all police officers like that? Well, you know what? I would like to say no, but I'm gonna say, you know what? A big percentage are like that, and they know how to cover up their lies. They know how to make themselves look presentable. Because they know they have that power. They have that badge. That badge is what protects them, and you cannot go against that badge. But that's what I am telling you. We can win this. We can put a big dent inside that racism. There's more colored people inside that country than there is white now. And you Latinos, we are the majority. We win. We will win if you guys just back me up, listen to me, and give me every single thing that I need. The one thing that I need the most is your love. Okay, Latino Americanos. You know, I guess I guess I'm out of words on this video. There's more that I want to say, but they're telling me that my time is up. Peace. I love you guys, and remember, Latinos, there's never going to be there's never going to be a person that's going to love you more than one of your own. I am one of your own. What these white people did to me, they have to pay. And what I mean by they have to pay is that all of them, the whole group, entire white government, has to pay because what they did to me and what they have done to the past life of all the minorities, of all the brothers and sisters, of all the people who are not white, they just show their colors. It's not right. So I'm asking for your love. Back me up. Have a good day. Have a good week. I guess I'll talk to you guys when I can, if there is time to make another video. Because this might be my last one. Because I live in a very dangerous place. And this is where these white people took me. And the embassy of the government of the United States does not want to take me home. So I'm asking you guys to help me out here. If you guys do it, there's so much that I'm going to give you at the end. A big victory